Hi everyone, if you are joining me, you are wanting to learn about double crochet and how to double crochet. So I'm going to show you this little swatch I made out of double crochets and single crochets so you can kind of see how the pattern should look once you are done. I started off with the bottom with single crochets, you can see that, and then I started to do the double crochets, and then I went back. I believe I went back. No, I'm still doing double crochets on this one. It just makes such a beautiful pattern with lots of like little texture throughout it. And at the top, it creates this nice little shape right there. I do want to show you the bottom. I'm not real happy with the way the bottom looks, and I'm going to show you a technique so that you get that same beautiful like V shape down at the start of your work. So that's what I'm gonna add to the little video today. So again, I want to thank you for joining me. If you like the videos and would like me to continue to post them, please like and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to do and make these little videos for you. All right, so for creating a slip knot, I always show my whenever I'm teaching someone how to do this, if you created your slip knot correctly, it will pop, come undone. If you did not, it will just make a big knot. So I'm going to create my slip knot, and I'm going to go ahead and place my hook inside the ring or the hole, and then I'm going to chain 5 plus 2. So this time, because we're doing double crochets, we're trying to create a height. I want 5 double crochets for this demonstration, and then I want 2 or 3 to create the height of your double crochet. So I'm only going to do 2 additional, but you can add 3 depending on how loosely you do your double crochets. All right, so I also sometimes lose my very first crochet chain, or my first chain. So I want to make sure I can see all of my stitches. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I've got 1 right there. That's 6. So I'm going to do 1 more. So there's a total of 7. But remember, we are not going to include the first 2 because that's going to be the height of my double crochet. All right, turn over on the back. This is where I'm going to try to create the V shape on the bottom of my work rather than, well, just to make it look a little bit more, I don't want to say professional, but make it look nicer. To me, it looks nicer when you can see that V shape on the bottom. All right, so if you turn your work over, so here's the V shape. If you turn it over, you'll see these bumps on the back. These are like purl bumps. If you're a knitter, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're like little purl bumps, and the front part's like those V shapes when you are knitting. So anyways, if you're not a knitter, you don't know what I'm talking about. I am so sorry, but I'm just trying to add that in there if you are a knitter. All right, so I'm turning over on the back, and these little bumps, these little parts right here that bump up, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think I'm missing 1 chain. So I'm going to make 1 more chain because I should have 7. And I might have just pulled too tight at the bottom, which it kind of looks like that. I did that. I do that every once in a while because that's just how I crochet. I just pull too tight sometimes. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I have 7 little bumps on the back. And I'm gonna skip the first 2, so 1, 2, and I'm gonna go into the 3rd little bump. And I'm going to take my crochet hook to do that. Now to create the double part, you want to yarn over before you place your hook in the purl bump. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to place it into that bump. And this part is always, for me, it can be kind of difficult. I know it's because my hands shake really bad, and because I don't know, it just is difficult. So it is kind of, until you get like a good like bit of it started, it's going to be difficult kind of to put the hook in. All right, now I've got 3 bumps now. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to pull through the first 2, boop. And then I'm going to yarn over again and pull through the next 2. And so then I just completed my very first double crochet. All right, I'm going to go into the next bump. I'm going to yarn over, I'm turning my work so I can see that bump, and it is, the next one is right here. And you guys, I'm sorry, my nails are terrible right now, and I will never get them done. I just don't do that. Oh, wait a minute. I think I went through too many for that one. Let me see. Yep, I did. So I only want to go through the one. All right, now I'm going to pull through. I've got 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through the first 2. And then I'm going to yarn over again and pull through my next 2 and last 2. Now I only have 1 loop on my hook. All right, I'm going to continue to do that. Okay. All right, so, and I've made 2, and I've got 3 more bumps to work with. Yarn over, place your hook inside the bump. Just the first, oop, not both, just that one bump. I want to make sure I'm getting the right one. Yeah. Just that. There we go, right there. So you should only have, and then yarn over and pull through. And now that's counting as 3 loops on your hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through the first 2, yarn over and pull through the next 2, and now that is my 3rd double crochet. Okay, I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go into the next bump. And then, okay, I feel like I went through part, I broke it. There, oh, I did, okay. I'm going to yarn over and pull through. Now I've got 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and I've got 4 double crochets on my chain. Now I've got 1 more. So I'm going to yarn over, and this one's so hard to get into because it's the last one, but I promise it gets easier after you get the chain part done. All right, I'm going to yarn over and pull through, and I've got 3 loops on my hook. I'm almost done. I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and I've finished my first row. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I make my first row really tight. Okay, so this is what I was referring to. So if you turn over on the bottom, do you see now that you have this nice V shape? And on this portion, you still have that V shape because that's what's created when you're doing double crochets and single crochets and triple crochets. But you see, I like the way this looks versus the one that I started without creating that. I don't know. I just feel like it looks neater and cleaner. If you're going to cover it up, there's no point in you doing it. But okay, so now I want to chain 2 or 3 depending on how large you make your double crochets. I'm only chaining 2, and this is where it gets a little bit easier. You're going to yarn over after you've chained 2, and you're going into the V underneath, and you're pulling through, yarning over and pulling through. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That is how you create the double crochet. Okay, yarn over again. Let's keep going. There's your V. You're placing your hook underneath the V, yarning over and pulling through. Now there's the 3 loops. Yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over again, pull through the last 2, and now you have 2 more double crochets that you've created. This chain 2 that I did right before, that actually is part of that's creating also a double crochet. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and keep going. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to place my hook through the V, yarn over and pull through. There's 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. I'm going to yarn over. This is my 4th one. I'm going to place it through the V, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. Oops, I just did a half double crochet by accident. And then I'm going to pull through the last 2. Okay. All right. And it's the same thing over and over again. Yarn over, put your hook through the V underneath, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. And now I am done with my very first I'm done with my row. All right, so that is how you do the double crochet. I'm going to do one more row with you, and then I'm going to be done with this tutorial. So I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to create a 2 chain, and I need some more yarn. I'm sorry, this thing is shaking. Scoot out of my way. All right, now I'm going to yarn over, and again, there's the V. I'm going to yarn over and place my hook through the V and pull through. And again, I accidentally did a half double by pulling it through all of them. I only want to pull through 2, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2 again. Hold on one second. Let me split those apart. So now there's 2. Again, I'm going to yarn through and pull through both of them. I had to redo that. Okay, so again, yarn over, place your hook through that V, underneath the V, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2 again. Like I said, it's the same process every time. Yarn over, place underneath the V, yarn over, pull through. You've got 3 on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over again, and pull through the last 2. And now you're ready to begin your next double crochet. Yarn over, place your hook through the V, pull through, 2, pull through, 2. And I'm going to continue this. I'm almost done. Let's see, I've got 4, and I've got one more left, and I'm going to go right there. One more left. All right, yarn over, place underneath, pull through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then chain 1, 2, and that's creating the height of your next row. All right, and I would suggest, I mean, this is a 7 millimeter, and these are my prim hooks. I'm going to suggest using a smaller, if you buy this yarn and you're going to use it, I would use a smaller than recommended neat hook size if you want to get this tight, nice, and neat effect. As you can see, mine's a little bit looser right here, and it's because I used what was recommended on the back, I believe. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I am. Okay, size 7. I was looking at the knitting portion. So yeah, this is the recommended one, but it's super loose. Or maybe I wasn't pulling it as tight as I did this one. Actually, I think I did this one in a smaller hook size. And I just like the way this one feels. It's more bouncier, I guess. Okay, so that's how you do a double crochet. You can do it loose or tight. Just change your needle size, and just make sure you maybe make a little swatch if you have different yarn, and throw it in that washer to test it out. Swatches, and then that will help with your gauge as well on how and what you're going to create with your project and what's going to happen after you wash it, because you are going to have to wash it. Also follow those washing instructions for your yarn. And happy crocheting. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoy these tutorials and would like me to continue to make more, please like and subscribe, and leave me a message down below if you would like to either ask me a question or give me a suggestion. I love that. And hopefully you'll be coming back and joining me. Bye.